Hey gang, Uncle Todd here. And originally I had wanted to see Glass Onion in the theater, but it didn't play in a theater close to me, and I wasn't going to travel all the way up to Cleveland just to see it. Not when it was going to be on Netflix and like a couple weeks later. So finally got around to seeing it on Netflix, and it is a good follow-up to Knives Out. The basic plot is these diverse group of people get these puzzle boxes, and when they solve the puzzle, they're all friends with each other too. They are all invited to a murder mystery party given by this tech billionaire who they all know. And if truth be told, he kind of funds all their stuff. One is a tech guy, and he gets all his stuff funded by the billionaire. One is a governor. She gets her campaigns funded by him. One's an influencer. He gets his stuff, on down through the thing. But also, one is given to Benoit Blanc, the famous detective from Knives Out. And they all show up along with one other person. Turns out she and the tech billionaire had been partners, and then they'd had a falling out, and there was lawsuits, and she came away penniless. Why did he invite her? Maybe he wants to make amends. After they get to the island, they find out he didn't invite Benoit Blanc. Wow. Why was Benoit Blanc invited? Intriguing. And like most murder mysteries, especially the Agatha Christie kind, the tech billionaire is a jerk. And everyone there, except for Benoit, has a reason to want him dead. Kind of like Death on the Nile, that kind of thing. And then we get a murder. But it's not the tech billionaire. But it looks like he was the intended victim. And then there's a second murder. And at this point, after following the normal rules and tropes of the classic whodunit, we shift back to the beginning. And we get a different perspective on things we've already seen. It kind of subverts the standard whodunit. And then we get the part we all love, the denouement, where the detective, goes down through all the plot points. Okay, there was this, and that's why this is the killer. And then it has an explosive ending, literally. And it's very enjoyable. A very good cast again, like in Knives Out. You got like Catherine Hahn, Kate Hudson, Edward Norton, Dave Bautista. I can never remember her name. She's a singer and an actress. It's like Janelle. I'd have to look it up. Such a doofus. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Yes, Edward Norton's tech billionaire is a parody of Elon Musk. And yes, he does appear to be very bright, but he isn't. Not really. And I know this upset a lot of people that like Elon Musk. But when you're a famous person, especially on the level of Musk, you have to expect to get some parroting. It's just part of being a celebrity. Well, let's put that away. One of the things I like about the working out of the mystery is Blanc is working on the standard thought process that the murderer is clever. And this is a very intricately plotted thing he has to work his way through, as do we, as we're following him. But when you do this second half, you realize, oh, wait a minute, what we thought was happening wasn't what was really happening. And it changes what Blanc is doing on the island. And then when you get to the denouement, you get the final rug pull where it turns out the murderer isn't clever. He's a complete idiot. And this denouement and the two murders. Oh, I forgot. Actually, when they go back and you see through again, there was actually a third murder that we didn't know about. Oh, and there's a twin sister thing that gets introduced. But again, it's a trope. But the ending, that denouement kind of reminded me of a Columbo episode. It's one of the first ones. It was directed by Steven Spielberg. And in it, there were two murders, one clever, one stupid. And it turned out the reason why the one that was clever was because it had been written down because it had been done by someone else. They hadn't thought of it their own. Although the irony of that one was he actually had thought of it, but somebody else wrote it down. He didn't think they had. But anyway, so we get back to Benoit Blanc, and he realizes the first murder was stupid, brain dead stupid. The second murder was a little more clever, and he realizes why is because he had inadvertently given the idea to the killer at one point. And I gotta say, I love Daniel Craig in this movie. I love his characterization, his whole, I'm just a simple country detective kind of demeanor he has. And yeah, a lot of great humor, a lot of dark humor too. Because it is really it is satirizing, the tech industry, influencers, politicians, all of that. Celebrities, models, all of this stuff. Parodying it all. And none of these people, with the exception of Blanc and the twin sister, none of these people come off looking good. And there's an odd, not a subplot so much, it's just a running gag where this guy's staying on the island where they are just till he gets his self together, his life back together. And he just kind of wanders in and out of scene. Just, don't mind me. He wanders through. And then at the end, he and Blanc are sitting there together watching the explosion. And Blanc is puffing on his cigar, and the other guy is smoking something a little more potent. And it's never explained why he was there or what he was doing. He's just some guy that they knew. Yeah, very good whodunit. I like that it is both going through the tropes and subverting them also, which I thought was kind of clever. That's all I have to say about this one. Please hit like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.